Yo, pull up back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about trading ranges. This is one of the most important parts when it comes to your trading. We're going to try to make this one quick and simple and as easy as it needs to be. So there are three things a trading range consists of. Number one is a strong low or a strong high. Every trading range will have one or the other. Number two is a weak high or a weak low. And number three is liquidity. What is that? What does that mean? I'm about to show you right here. So check it out. So when we're looking to buy the market, we're gonna want a strong low. What is a strong low? A strong low is a point that we want to not be broken in a market that is trending up in a bullish market. And whenever you have a strong low, you also want a weak high. All right, that's a little better. So again, we're gonna have that strong low, which is gonna indicate we're buying. So right here, we're gonna put SL for strong low. And then also we're gonna have our weak high. And all the weak point means is that we want that to be broken. Just think about it. If it's strong, that means we don't want it to be messed with. You can't break this low. It's strong. But when we have a weak high, something that is not strong, we'll put WH for weak high, we want that to be broken because it is a weak high. Now, step one, strong low, check. Step two, weak high, check. Next, liquidity. Where is liquidity? Now, liquidity is a topic in a video that I'm going to make in itself, but for the sake of this, we're just going to talk about the T1 liquidity. A T1 liquidity is just the first pullback after you break structure. So let's slow that down. When you have a break in market structure, you see this BOS, a break in market structure, then you pull back, you have a second break, it almost seems like, in market structure. That first pullback will be your T1. Now, what does T1 mean? Why is T1 important? So a T1 is going to be your form of liquidity that you want to get swept before the market continues in whatever desired direction you're aiming for. So in this situation, we're looking at buys. That means we want our T1 to be swept in this sense to then come back to our weak high to finish our range. This would be a complete range. In a bear scenario, you can probably guess it's the same thing but opposite. In a bear scenario, we're going to have a strong high and a weak low. So boom, we have a strong high and the weak low because again, this is a bearish scenario, meaning that we are selling. Step three, liquidity. This is what we're going to call T2 liquidity. And again, I will make a whole separate video going over T1s and T2s and liquidity as a whole. But for the sake of this, we're just going to keep this quick. You know, the difference between this to T1 and this to T2 is that there is two breaks of market structure in T1. You see, we have that break of structure, pullback, another break of structure. There are two break of structures in a T1. In the T2, there's only one break of structure because this is our strong high and our weak low. That means we need to form a break of structure. So what happens is we start to fall down, fake like we're going down, to pull back up. And during this pull up, this right here now becomes our liquidity, almost like our T1, except for we just call it T2. After your T2 is taken out, then you can expect it to go back to your weak low to form your range. Okay, here's a live example. We have our break of structure. The market broke structure from this low, creating our strong low. So we're going to put S. And this created our strong low. Now that we have our strong low out the way, we want our weak high. Now our weak high will be formed once we break this low here. Let's make that white. Let's see. Cool. Market's going. Real smooth. Okay. Smooth. Boom. Okay, boom. Look, now we have our weak high. Why is this a weak high again? Because if we have a strong low, that means we're looking for buys. And in the buying scenario, we want strong lows and weak highs. Now, step three, find the liquidity. I see we have a T1 here because look, we broke structure. The market pulled back right here, pulled back, and then broke structure again. So that therefore would be my T1. Boom. Now that we got T1 out the way, just like the diagram before, we believe it's going to come down to fill in something in the range to then take us to our weak high. And I'm also going to go over entries in another video, but let's just use this order block right here. And our stop loss will be at the low of this right here. So again, what we're expecting is for our T1 to get taken out to then fulfill the range. All right, boom, moving down. So once we get in our area, then we would put our entry right here with our stop loss just right here below this low with our take profit at the week high. Boom, and just like that, take profit is hit. I hope this video helped you guys out. Remember, just keep it simple with ranges. You find your strong points, your weak points, T1 or T2. I also will be choosing 5 subscribers to do a free 30-minute one-on-one with me, no charge, absolutely free. 1, you must be subscribed. 2, you must be following the Instagram page. 3, you must be following the TikTok page. And once we're at 100 subscribers, I will be announcing the winners either on Instagram or TikTok. So keep those notifications on. I'll put all the information in the description below. Y'all stay cool, stay calm, stay safe, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.